Hello, my name is Amanda Maples, and I'm going to do my senior health project on the benefits of Nordic skiing. So first off, I'm just going to show you a quick video of what Nordic skiing actually is and what it looks like, because it's not a very common sport as opposed to alpine skiing or hockey, the two other common winter sports here in Minnesota. Here's a quick video.
But it was one of his teammates who took the lead, Olav Vigen Hadestad. And Hadestad would stay in front, followed by Northug, and Sweden's remaining hope Emil Jönsson in third place. But Jönsson would fail to qualify for the final because this was the slower of the two.
Alright, so that's what classic skiing looks like. There's classic and skate, but I'm just going to talk more specifically about the classic skiing form and how that helps you. Alright, so I'm going to talk about the mental and emotional health benefits of Nordic skiing. First off, Nordic skiing, it releases endorphins, and so I'm sure you've heard of runner's high, and you get these endorphins released more frequently through, well, you get them released through any workout, but you get a high release of endorphins through endurance sports. So I'm sure you've heard of the common term runner's high. So there's also skier's high, and allows you to be super happy. You get a lot of energy through doing these types of workouts. Nice part about Nordic skiing too is it's also like a time of reflection. A lot of people find it to be a form of meditation for them in a sense, because they're able to think about the entire day and plan for other events, and just it's a way to reflect, and it's also a way to take your mind off of that day too, depending on how it went. And so for me, when I Nordic ski, I'm also able to think about planning the best way to get all my homework done, what I'm going to do afterwards. And so for me, that relieves a lot of stress, because then I have a plan and I don't need to worry about it as much. So I'm not just going home freaking out trying to do as many assignments as possible. I'm able to, through my workout, think about what needs to be done first and the order I have to get it in, and if I have time to take a break. And so also taking a break from academics, I think, is good and it's important to do. And it also increases your self-esteem because of all of the things that you need to try and improve on. So there's a lot of little accomplishments that you can gain through Nordic skiing. And so whether it's improving a time or improving just a form of technique, I've seen that it's improved my confidence as well, just because it does really help you like look on the little things to improve on. You know, you feel accomplished through yourself whenever you're able to cut that extra second off of a meet, or when you're able to get your pole like the perfect position in order to start the race. And so yeah. Then the physical health benefits of Nordic skiing. Nordic skiing helps you physically because there's such an array of muscles that you use when you're classic skiing. And so as you can see here, it's literally almost every single muscle in your body. It's your shoulders and necks, to your ankles, your calf muscles, your glutes. So because it uses such an array of muscles, you're able to burn up to 1,122 calories per an hour. Now understand that this number is if you're Nordic skiing up a mountain, and so you also have the altitude that's helping you lose more calories because you're struggling to breathe, so you have to have a higher endurance. But for the average Nordic skier, you're still burning at least 800 calories during a race, because you're using every single muscle that's burning fat. And so, yeah, and I noticed too that I think me and my other teammates probably consume at least twice the amount of food every single day as they would, opposed to if they weren't working out, just because of how many calories you burn. So I can speak through experience on that part. And the other great part about Nordic skiing as opposed to any other sport is it is very low impact, because you have your skis on, and then when you step onto the snow to start skiing, it's a glide motion, so it's not a stomp. So as opposed to like running, when you're running, your feet are stomping and there's a very high impact. That's why you get shin splints and things, because of that constant level of impact that is going up into your legs. And so a lot of people, you know, they say marathons are bad for you because of the impact that you're doing to your body, and it's really not good for it. But for Nordic skiing, because you're just kind of casually gliding your feet onto the snow with every single stepping motion, there is very little to none impact, and so it's something that you can do as much of for a very long amount of time. And then how it impacts you academically. Well, Minnetonka High School Nordic ski team actually has the highest GPA out of any other ski team, and I think that that's true mostly just because of the level of effort. Like, you have to have a lot of motivation in order to Nordic ski. have to keep that positive attitude up when it's like negative 30 degrees out and you have a meet and your fingers are freezing, and so you have to have a lot of motivation in order to keep up with this sport and keep doing it. And I think Nordic skiing helps you become a more motivated person as well throughout the years of doing it. It also improves your concentration because once you work out, it's a lot easier for you to sit down and actually work on things. I noticed for myself personally, when I'm not in a sport, then my GPA actually decreases pretty significantly, even though I have double the amount of time to actually work on homework. Because, when I Nordic ski, I'm do this, like I'll ski and then I'm super tired, so I'm okay with sitting down and I can actually concentrate because I've already moved a lot. And so yeah, those are the benefits of Nordic skiing.